Hey, this is Atina, and you're listening to The Urban Influencer, the number one platform for independent artists.
Welcome to the Urban Influencers, the number one platform for independent artists. I'm your host Yolanda Neely, and for this episode, I got a sweet young lady. We had a little conversation off air, so we like old friends now. Tina, how are you?
I am great, Yoli. Thank you so much for having me. I
Oh,
so appreciate it.
oh no, 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 no. I appreciate you indeed taking some time and letting people know about your new music and what you're doing. First of all, tell us a little bit about who you are, where you're from.
Oh wow. Well, it's not a big long story, but I'm a native of Los Angeles, California, born and
Okay.
raised.
All right.
And I have a background in music because I went to Los Angeles County High School for the Arts, and
Oh, wow.
yeah, I learned so many different things from musical theater to vocal jazz I mean, you name it, I learned it.
Wow. Okay.
Classical, all of that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So needless to say, you knew you were going to be in the music business.
Yeah, that's where I love that's where my love ended up being the
Mhm.
most. I did start out dancing at first,
Okay.
so yeah, when I was like small, you know,
Okay.
from when I was small till about middle school, and then discovered my voice
Okay.
and been singing ever since.
Okay. Have you ever had dreams about doing Broadway or, just being a recording artist?
You know what? Man, doing a musical is no joke.
Right, right, right.
It is a lot of work.
Mhm.
I've been in some, when I was in high school, and then
Okay.
a few years back I was in a musical called Smokey Joe's Cafe.
Right.
And it was awesome. It was constant thrill,
Mhm.
and but it was a lot of work. So I don't know if I if I'd
Yeah.
be able to hang doing something like that all the time.
You don't know if you're
Doing a
ready for
musical.
that.
Well, no, I don't know. But it was such a great experience, and I ended up winning most valuable performer on that for that.
Wow.
Yeah, for my performance in that. So it was awesome. It was a great experience, but well, I
Okay.
don't know about the musical theater thing, but
See, I'm from New York, so, New York is
yeah,
we love
yeah,
Broadway, we love,
mhm,
the Tonys are out and, getting ready to come out and, to see even
yeah,
some of us's being nominated at the
yeah,
Tonys, so I guess that's why I said, and because you've taken musical theater and stuff like that, so but
yeah,
I see you're more as a recording artist, so
yeah,
speaking of which, you
yeah,
have a brand new single. Tell us
yes.
about your single and some of your producers and
Oh
stuff.
wow. Okay, so Foolish Heart. Let's see, the it was produced by Alex Frazier. It's really an awesome song. He's actually from the UK.
Okay.
And a lot of my songs are produced by him. He has some amazing. He's smooth smooth, what is it called? I'm trying to remember it now. Smoothbeatsonly.com. That's his site. But
Okay.
he is an amazing producer, and he gets my vibe. So this particular track, um it just touched me because it gave me this such an emotional feeling. I was just
Mhm.
really emotional. And when I ended up writing the song was really uh it's personal, and it's
Mhm.
also for those who have been through maybe physical, mental, or emotional abuse, and
Mhm.
it's really just saying, look, sometimes you want to be in it, but if the other person ain't in it, it's nothing you can
Right.
really do if they're not really giving 100% like they should. It's hard to make that work. And so,
Exactly.
if you need help, don't be afraid to say you need help. And
Mhm.
so that's what the whole song is really about. And so, yeah, it's a really emotional song. I just I mean, people
Yeah.
who have heard it and listened to it are like, "Oh my god, it's my anthem," or they're like, "Oh, I wanted to cry," and I'm like, "It's okay, cause I cried when I recorded the song, so it's okay."
And I'm gonna be honest, we're gonna play it for our listeners in just a minute, but when I first heard it, I was like, "Wow, she done been through some things," I'm serious, I did pick up on that. I was like, "Hold up now," because I was in here vibing and stuff. I'm like, "Wow, she done been through some things." We're gonna talk about that in the interview, but no, yeah, you could tell it's very deep. It's
Mm.
definitely from the heart, and yeah, and whatever mistakes or whatever situations that you were in, it's in that song because
Yeah,
food is
yeah,
the
yeah,
hence the title. But,
yeah.
how did you, begin the process of, deciding that, "Okay, this is the direction I'm gonna go." You've
Mm.
taken all these, from musical theater to jazz and to this and to dance. How did you know that this was the time, and how did you start? Because, a lot of, up and coming artists are gonna wanna know, "Okay, she was in high school, and then all of a sudden she's got a single out." How did it all
Well,
come about?
actually, when I graduated high school, I didn't go to school for music, but, music was always still my love, and so I was actually in the LA circuit for a while,
Okay,
gigging and stuff, and then, life happened. Life
okay.
happened, life changed, all of that, but I was still singing. I didn't, I've never exactly stopped singing. I
Mhm,
just it took a different direction, and so I was doing different gigs here and there, a lot of private gigs, weddings, things like that across
gotcha.
over time. But when my whole life changed, about 7, 8 years ago, I had made a pact with myself. I was like, "Okay, you are going," because I did my first CD was back in 2002. So I
Okay.
said, "Okay, you're gonna do another CD and you're gonna get it done. If it takes you a year, you're gonna get it done." It took me a year and a month, and I was so excited.
Wow.
And for prequel to that, I had released a single, just trying to, get my get a little get some feelers
Mhm,
out there and everything. And it just that was my time. I saw that, look, I'm gonna hit the ground running this time, and I'm not gonna stop for anything or anybody.
mhm.
I'm just gonna go for it. And that was about that time, about 2016, somewhere around there.
Okay.
And I've been going ever since. I've been going ever since, and it has just been nothing but um uphill. It's just I've been going up and up, and it's been working. So I love every moment of it. I'm glad I made the choice that I did.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I think I'm a much more seasoned singer now and everything
Okay.
too. So I feel like and performer. I
Mhm.
love performing. Period. But I'm just a lot different now, and I love the Atina that you see now, that people
Okay.
see now. I'm loving every bit of it.
While you were saying what you were saying, you really put your foot in the ground and said, "This is it. I'm ready. I gotta do this. This is now." And nothing was gonna stop you. Whatever distractions, whatever happened prior to, you had to, like, let that go
Mhm.
and basically, I guess what they always say, get the bull by the horns and
Yes.
grab the bull by the
Yes.
horns and
Yes.
just like, "Let's go, let's ride, let's do this." And, did you ever have any discouraging moments in that process, or you just knew, "You know what? This is it. I'm going for the gusto."
Hmm. You know what? In any journey,
Mm,
everybody's journey, you always gonna have you're always gonna run into roadblocks, or you're gonna
absolutely.
hear no's, or you're gonna hear, and I can't tell you, I still get no's now.
Mhm,
I get doors slammed in my face sometimes, but I'm like, okay, that means another one's about to open. It's okay.
mhm.
I don't need your door. I'll do another one. No,
Wow.
I just
Wow.
I just keep going because the ultimate thing is, and a real good friend of mine, he's always told me, his name is Daryl Williams. He's a really great smooth jazz bassist, and he's
Mhm.
amazing. And he's like, Atina, just keep going. Don't stop. Whatever you do, just keep going. And so that's what I do.
Mhm.
I'm determined, and I've realized that I have to go where people want me. So
Mm.
if I'm not going to be at these certain real hot spots here in LA that I want to be, but
Mhm.
someone else in Chicago or New York or Florida
Mm.
or wherever else, they North Carolina, if they want me,
Mhm.
Atlanta, I'm going.
There you go.
I'm going. And so that's what I've been doing. And it's been working.
See? Exactly. And let me ask you this, was at one point fear at any time that fear?
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
fear, of course, fear is always a factor in anything,
Mhm. But you
but I am very resilient.
go, girl. That's what I wanted to hear. And, I'm
Ah,
asking these questions for a reason because there's a lot of you, a lot of young you out there
mm,
and who have it, who can do it, but they only get but so far. A lot of them, they give up, and
yeah,
they fall into the pressure. But the fact that, you and I are sitting here today and we're, getting ready to play your single
yeah,
that you were determined that you were going to make happen, that says a lot for you. That
yeah,
says a lot for Tina.
yeah. You have to. You can't give up, but after every roadblock, you can't.
Right.
If you- and I know especially a lot of young people, they really want things to happen like this.
Yeah.
It's just, and it doesn't help that social media has kind of gotten them used to
Ooh.
that.
Yeah.
Social
Yeah.
media has really gotten them used to that because you've got these YouTubers and these Instagram influencers that move up, boom, 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 real fast. But
Mhm.
ultimately, an actual normal career doesn't happen like overnight like that.
Mm-mm.
It just
Mm-mm.
doesn't.
Mm-mm.
It
Mm-mm.
doesn't. You know.
You said the key word that you're seasoned now. You're,
Yes.
in your abilities because that was the grind. That was the work you had to put. It's a
Mhm.
process. And basically you had to put the work in to get you to that level that you can even say, you know what? I see the difference. I hear the difference from where I sounded now versus even in 2016 when you made
Mhm.
the decision, hey, I'm going to get back into the grind, or even
Mhm.
take it back to 2002 when you released the first single, like, you listen
Right.
to it like, "Wow, what a difference." And that the fact that you can recognize that and
Yeah.
you understand it and nothing happens before it's time,
Yeah.
and, that's just so I'm glad, hearing it from you, I really hope it will help a lot of, artists out here who are grinding.
Yeah. I hope so too. I hope so too. And humility is really important too. You
Mm,
can't think too much of yourself because there's always somebody else out there better than you. You
that part,
can't always, always somebody out there better than you.
that
But
part.
what you do is you perfect your craft and you be
Mhm.
true to who you are. And
Yeah,
when you're that way, the more authentic you are, then the more people will take to that. People will appreciate that. That's why
absolutely.
I have a song called Authentically Me. I mean, you you have to appreciate who you are and embrace that.
You know, I guess I can really ask a lot of these questions. I've broke so many songs throughout the years. I've been doing
Mm.
this thing for almost 40 years. I've managed artists. I've done it all. I've I lost a lot of money
Oh,
doing it cuz
oh.
and a lot of it is like it's the artist, because
Mhm.
when you do have somebody that's behind you, that's willing to help you, that's
Yes.
willing to set, because you don't have to do that journey by yourself, and you don't listen, and you get people in the air because
Mm.
once the movement starts to happen, everybody wants to jump on board.
Yeah.
Once it starts to happen, and then you have to be a strong person to say, "You know what? This is the person that got me here." And at that point, if that person
Yeah.
can't get you to that next level, they should say, "You know what? Maybe let's try going to this level, or let's do, work it together because you remember if it wasn't for that person, you wouldn't even be where you are right now."
Yep.
And I've worked with artists that, you got them to a level and, people get in there, "Oh, yeah, they did what they did," but they didn't put in
Mm.
it. Then what happens, ultimately, they get with that person, and they end up not going anywhere, and they all the way back,
Yeah.
they So I like the fact, I love what you're saying. You put the work in
Yeah.
because a lot of artists, it's unfortunate, they have the talent, but they don't understand this is the music business.
Yeah.
This is a business.
That's
You know,
right.
I love the fact you were emailing me, you were on top of me. You didn't have your people contacting my people.
I don't have no people. The people is
You
me.
the people.
That's it.
That's it. That's the people,
That's
and I was smiling. You don't even understand. I was so enthused by that. I said, "Oh,
all.
she got her own email, checking the time, da 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 da." I said, "Look at that." And I mean, I for somebody who did that for other people, I really do appreciate that. I do.
Oh,
I
that's
mean, I know
great.
some talented artists and writers and producers who are still sitting around looking at
Y-
people like you.
Yeah, it's hard because they don't want to. It's
It's the work.
doing a business side. It's not an easy thing to do. It's a lot.
It's
It really is a lot, and I have a full-time job. So
okay, I was just
imagine
about to ask you.
yeah, I have a full-time job, and I still do my music pretty much full time too. So
Wow.
I'm always on the go, 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 go. And sometimes my
Mhm.
body be like, okay, can we go to sleep now? I'm like, okay, let's
Okay.
go to sleep now.
Well, and again, I felt that in your spirit. Again, when I'm telling you, those emails said a lot. Sometimes you don't even know who you're going to talk to or whatever. But I really realized, I said, wow, she's doing her own emails. She's checking on the time. She's making sure
Mm,
she's finding out all this stuff for herself. And that I'm telling you, those little things, they really impressed me. I'm just like,
thank
wow,
you.
man, 'cause I'm telling you, these artists today, they don't understand this is a business. We have to
Yes.
gotta get that work ethic.
Yeah.
Gotta get the work ethic. So let's
Hmm.
let's get off that soapbox. I really wanted to put that out there because there are gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be watching you and they're gonna say, well, dang, who is she? This is why she is where she is.
Aw,
You know, this is why she's moving up the charts. I see you. I
thank
see you.
you.
I see
Thank
you.
you.
Oh my goodness, and my phone was ringing, you know, and normally I always have it on silent because 'cause I'm on the air, but oh my goodness, I forgot.
It's okay.
Once I leave
It's
my
okay.
day job,
It
yeah,
keeps the show authentic. It's okay.
there's somebody hearing, "You talking about me?" No, I mean, I'm like, "Ooh, I always keep it off." But anyways,
That's funny.
now you have a complete album out now?
Oh, so
Or
the
EP?
last album was Elements of a Real Man.
Mhm.
That was the last album, and that was released last fall, but
Okay.
which caught a lot of attention. Well, you of course, because what it's called, Elements of
Mhm.
a Real Man, that caught
Mm,
all kind of people's attention.
I don't know what him did, but
No,
him
it's actually a very positive song. So it's
okay, I was gonna
yeah,
say, him getting you some big hits out
extremely
here.
yeah, no, very, very positive song. It's
Okay.
yeah, and it's something because a lot of people, I think most of my listeners, when I checked my Spotify account, it was mostly male. I think I had more male listeners than I did female listeners for
Oh
that song. I
my.
was like, wow, okay,
Okay.
yeah. So it really took off. That EP really took off.
Okay.
People loved it, and so this year, um, after talking to my promoter and everything, the thought was, okay, let's just let's just do a couple of singles for this year, kind of
Mhm.
give myself a little breather,
Okay. Gotcha.
yeah. So
Gotcha.
the first single for this year is Foolish Heart.
Okay.
And so the next single to be determined. I'm working with a couple of different songs, and we'll see what happens. So
Okay. Well,
probably about the fall we'll release
okay.
that second single for this year. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on for the summer, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of traveling, a lot of shows and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I can't be releasing the whole album right now.
No, no,
Too
no,
many
no.
things to do.
Exactly, and you gotta work what you have, so this way people can hear you, hear your stuff.
Right.
And speaking of
Exactly.
which, I think it's time to, go ahead and introduce this new single from you,
Okay.
Antina. It's called "Foolish Heart," and we're gonna let us our listeners get a snippet of what it's gonna sound like. Okay. Where are you heading out to?
Oh wow, let's see. Um, well, actually, next week I'll actually be here in LA at
Okay.
the Rhythm Room. That's actually a I have a residency there, so I'm there just about every other month for the most part.
Okay.
I think it's turning into every month now. I don't know. It seems like it's turning into every month.
Good.
But it's pretty good. It's good. It's good. It's a great venue, speakeasy,
Mhm.
beautiful place.
Okay.
And in in June I'll be performing at a special event. It's a white party in New York. So I'll be
Okay.
in New York, yeah, Harlem. I'll be there, and let's see, in in July I'll be in Chicago for my own show. It's a summer
Okay.
concert, and it's going to be at the VIP Bar and Grill in Chicago. I'm real excited about that one too because I was there last year. We had a great turnout, and so I'm super excited for this year because we're looking to completely sell that show out again. So I'm
Oh
like
my
really
goodness.
excited. Yeah, yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm so
Wow.
excited.
So you are out here and you're selling out shows.
I'm trying to.
And you're basically, I wouldn't say a new artist, but
Yeah.
you're basically a new art, and you're your own people. I
Yes.
mean, you don't
Yes.
have, you're touring, you're basically doing tours, doing shows all over the country and big places. Like you said, New York,
Yeah. Yeah. Chicago.
Chicago. I
I
mean,
know. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, LA, you ain't in no little cheesy little towns now.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I'm pushing. I'm pushing for North Carolina, Atlanta, and Florida. So we'll see what happens with those. So I'm just real
Okay.
excited at, being able to have the opportunity to perform in those cities because this would be, like I said, I go where the people want me, and I have a
Right.
lot of followers all over the place now. Like thanks
Okay.
to, I mean, COVID COVID was crappy, but it from COVID birthed a whole lot of new relationships and
Mhm.
new opportunities for a lot of artists who said, "I'm gonna stay in front of the camera. I'm gonna stay in front of my followers. I'm gonna stay in front of everybody."
Mhm.
And so it helped. I mean,
Right.
being
Did you
able to be
do
out there.
did you do, like, virtual
I
performances with
did. I did.
me?
Oh my goodness, I did. I ended up having I'd put together this a, t- a Tina's happy hour. It was a Tina's happy hour for a little while. Every Saturday we would me and my father. My father's a big huge part of everything I do. And so
Gosh, what's up with my phone today? I apologize.
it's okay, it's okay. So my father is a big huge part of a lot of things, everything that I do. And so
Mhm.
when I did the happy hours, I used StreamYard.
Okay.
And we did these, it was like karaoke, almost
Oh my
sorta,
god.
but it was so fun. I performed some of my own stuff and some in covers and stuff like that. And my
Mhm.
dad would be my backup dancer and my mixologist and all
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Yeah, yes. We even had a shirt made with him on it, like he was bartending. It's so
Oh
cute. I
gosh.
was too much, but It 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 helped. People
Right.
were in the house, so this gave people something to do and to watch,
Mhm.
and people would be on it from all over the world, and I didn't even
Wow.
realize it. I was like, "Wow, I'm reaching people like that." I had no clue. I'd have people from Australia, Mexico, the
What?
Philippines watching, and I was like, "What?"
Oh
I
my
had no clue.
gosh.
No clue. From the UK, folks from the UK would be on watching all the
Uh-huh.
time too, and so it's, like, crazy. So, um, I was able to reach more people, get more followers that way, and
Mhm.
so, like I said, Imma go where people want me. Eventually, I'm gonna get over to the UK. I ain't quite got there yet. I'm going to though. At
You'll
one
be
day.
there. You'll be there soon. I already can tell
Yeah.
'cause you got the first of all, you got determination, so that's number 1. And there's something about the folks over at the UK, I gotta say, they have more of an appreciation for our music
They
than we
do.
do. I mean, and me coming from a radio background and corporate radio at that, so
Mm,
trust me, I know, a lot of people, "Oh, radio doesn't play." We're even though you're a program director, if you have a corporation running a radio station, you have to go by their rules. And if
mm,
it's their rules, it's my way or the highway. So, and
yeah.
a lot of artists don't get that part as well. We got to go back to the business aspect of it.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot just because not it's that's a whole nother avenue right there
Yeah.
because you don't have the opportunity to break artists like you.
Mm,
That's why I'm so happy that I do have my independent radio station or online station because even though I do work in radio, but I work for a smaller company, I love it because I can be me. I can be that type of radio person.
yes.
And,
Yes.
but it's a different, format, but at least with my indie station, I play what I want,
Yes, I
I can
love it.
exactly, I can play a Tina that is so good that, that I can play that Foolish Heart song that, you know, hopefully, prayerfully, we can get you on the major players, but,
I know,
that's
right?
work. I mean, it's radio,
Well, you
but
know what? Every spin counts. That's what I
mm,
say. It doesn't
absolutely.
matter. Every spin counts. That's what I
And the fact that you're going this route is awesome because I'm telling you, I've seen, some great artists on this platform, especially with the urban influencers, and they're
Mhm.
getting out. And, there's so many, indie radio stations around the country that, in the Chicago areas and the New
Yeah.
York areas. So yeah, that will pick up your song and play it and give you the love. So yeah, girl,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
you're doing the business.
Yeah, yeah.
You're doing the
Absolutely.
business, absolutely. Well, we'll get ready to wrap it up, but I just, I wish you the best in
Thank
anything that I can
you.
do. I'll definitely be playing your song on my, online station, breezy912.com, so, yeah, you'll definitely hear it there. I will be adding it, no doubt.
Yay. Okay. I'll be listening.
Okay, well, I appreciate that. Anything, you wanna tell our listeners how they can contact you or,
Oh,
you know, find out more about you and your music?
my website is atinasmusic.com. That's on the screen, I think, right there.
Yeah,
And and everything else is pretty much that, Atina's Music. So all of my let's see, my Twitter is Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok, all Atina's Music. For Instagram, it's Atina's Music underscore official. So
okay.
yeah, and that's how you can find me, or just go to my website, y'all. Go to my website.
Alright, we'll definitely do that. So, grab her single. In fact, download the single. It's called Foolish Heart. And, we wish you the very, very, very best, okay?
Thank you.
You're
I
so
appreciate you,
welcome.
Yolanda.
How many times have I heard you say that you'll always love me? Yes, I've heard it, baby. And how many times have you heard me say that you've gotta show me? Yes, you do, baby. And how many times have you broke my heart and made me cry? Too many times, yeah. Foolish heart, why don't you go? Why do you stay? Hey, and foolish heart, why are you here? Why can't we just walk away? Someone rescue my foolish heart. Too many aside. 'Cause of your envy and foolish pride. I hope you're happy, baby. By the time I realized what you did to me, my heart was already ripped inside. Yes, it was, baby. And how many times did you push me aside to satisfy your own desires? Yeah. Foolish heart, why don't you go? Why do you stay? Hey, and foolish heart, why are you here? Why can't we just walk away? Someone rescue my foolish heart. Rescue me, darling. Rescue me, baby. Rescue me, honey. Can't you Tell me how to love you, baby.
Writer's Block.
Out of sight, out of mind. Boy, I need you by my side. Let's get lost in the lights. I don't wanna be confined. I just want you. Only you, only you. When I lose, I don't wanna run your pace. I'm paying your dues. I know you say you love me, baby, but I need you to show me better than you can tell me. I know you say you trust me, baby, but I need you to show me better than you can tell me. Pick a time or date. I need you in my space. It's all what you do and not what you say. Out of sight, out of mind. Boy, I need you by my side. Let's get lost in the lights. I don't wanna be confined. I just want you. Tell me how to love you, baby. Only you, only you. When I lose, I don't wanna run your pace. I'm paying your dues. I just want you. We're gonna tune out everybody in this room. I wanna feel exclusive, baby, that's the mood. Speeding down a highway to love. Oh, baby, don't mess this up. I know you love the thought. Pick a time or date. I need you in my space. It's all what you do and not what you say. Out of sight, out of mind. Boy, I need you by my side. Let's get lost in the lights. I don't wanna be confined. I just want you. Tell me how to love you, baby. Only you, only you. When I lose, I don't wanna run your pace. I'm paying your dues. I just want you. Love you, baby. 'Cause I don't wanna run your paper. I just want you. I don't wanna run your paper.
Growing and healing day by day. I'm moving on and getting stronger. Stronger every day. Now I can hold my head up high. Deep down inside, got so much pride. I'm so proud of myself. No other place I'd rather be, no, than be with me, finally free. I can take care of me. Positive thoughts run through my mind. Took a while for me to find me. Respect my journey. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, full of positivity and love, you see. I'm going on this journey, full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. Contemplating what will be. Yes, I have goals, I'm making plans to be the best of me, cherishing every moment spent, improving on my heart and mind. All negativity aside, so many lessons I have learned. I am able to discern which journey is right for me. I'm going on this journey, don't take medication, but it takes meditation and aspirations, realizing you are precious. Yes, you're worth it. You are perfect. Yes, you are you. Respect my journey. Oh, my journey. I'm going on this journey full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey full of positivity and love. You see, I'm going on this journey full of endless possibilities. Oh, I'm going on this journey, on this journey, on this journey, on this journey, on this journey. Respect my journey, respect it, yeah, yeah. It's my journey. Oh, yeah.